All right, so we're going to call this meeting to order. We have a quorum. Dr. Sunday, it is your right, if you choose to have this discussion held in a public forum. It's scheduled to go in executive session, but as per your contract and policies and bylaws, you have the ability to have it in the public forum. Would you like to be in the public forum or executive session?
I have nothing to hide, but given the implications of the legal case, I would decline public forum and have an executive session.
Okay, so then I would look for a motion to move into executive session.
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Padell.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. O'Brien. The executive session will include Dr. Sunday and his counsel, our counsel Floyd Dugas, and all members of the board. All those in favor?
Aye.
Purpose, for personnel matter, to discuss a personnel matter involving the superintendent.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed unanimously. This meeting in public session at 8:07 for the purposes of possible action from executive session.
Mr. Chairman,
Ms.
I'd
Padell.
like to make a motion. I'd like to make a motion to place Dr. Sunday on administrative leave effective immediately, pending a thorough investigation to be led by Mr. Dugas' law firm, Bircham and Moses.
Motion made. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote. And I would ask the discussion. I guess ask Mr.
There's a motion that's second, then discussion.
Yeah, and the level of discussion that we may or may not want to.
It's up to you guys.
But just please be respectful of the fact that the discussions had in executive session.
Would I have to, if I have a comment, or would that have to go in discussion, or can I just make my statement with my?
You would
I
get
think
the
it's discussion.
discussion, you would have the ability to qualify and no vote.
Well, then would that make sense, Mr. Chairman?
Pardon?
Can I speak, Mr. Chairman? Would that be
Yeah.
clear with my? I am committed to fairness and acknowledging that personal matters should be left to the legal process, separate from job performance. Therefore, at this point in time, I will be voting no.
Is there any other discussion? Mr. Corbett?
I believe this is a family matter between Dr. Sunday and his wife. And with the little bit of information we actually do have at this moment, I will be voting no, unless more prominent information does make itself known to us. So,
Any other discussion?
I think at this time, given the circumstances and the attention this has brought to the district, and to afford you the time you need to deal with your matters on your own time, I think this is important.
Any further discussion? None. Mr. O'Brien, how do you vote?
yes.
Ms. Carol Fabian?
No.
Ms. Padell?
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy?
Yes.
Mr. Corbett?
No.
Ms.
D'Angelo Powers.
No.
Chair votes yes, the motion passes. Before we move on, Dr. Sunday, I would like to read you a letter. Please be advised that you are placed on administrative leave pending an investigation into this. Please be advised that you are hereby placed on administrative leave pending an investigation into the circumstances surrounding your recent arrest. As is custom, please return all Stratford public property to Ms. Lakutis during your leave of absence. This includes, but is not limited to, all computers, cell phones, keys, fobs, identification bags, etc. During your leave of absence, you are not to enter any school district property, access any voicemail, email, databases, and other electronic or digitally stored data. You are to have no contact with school district personnel and are to perform none of your job duties while on administrative leave. Should you have any questions about the above, you may contact me or have your attorney contact Floyd Dugas at Bertram Moses PC. When our investigation is complete, you will be contacted regarding the next steps. Any other further action?
Mr. Chairman,
Ms. Padel?
in the spirit of continuing to move forward in the school district and complete continuity, I'd like to make a motion to appoint Ms. Heather Borges, the Director of Pupil Services, as an interim superintendent.
Motion by Ms. Padel.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. O'Brien. Is there any discussion? Mr. O'Brien, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Fabian?
Yes.
Ms. Padel?
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy?
Yes.
Mr. Cormier?
Yes.
Ms. DeAngelis Powers?
D'Angelo Powers.
D'Angelo
Powers, yes.
D'Angelo Powers? I apologize, I just think terrible. And the chair votes yes. Ms. Borges will be appointed interim chair. We'll ask that, I guess you can, I don't know the proper protocol, would she reach out to you, or would she just pick up the reins and run?
I believe we'll have to notify the Commissioner of Education, so we'll take care of that tomorrow.
Okay.
Figure out
And
the process.
Ms. Lakutis, if you could perhaps send her an email this evening, notify her of our decision. I will do it as well, but just from staff as well, just so she can be prepared for the transition. Is there any other discussion? I prepared a statement that I'd like to read. So this is a very sad moment in our town's history. As you may be aware, the board leadership was recently made aware of an incident that involved our superintendent. Tonight, the board voted to place Dr. Sunday on administrative leave, effective immediately, while a thorough investigation is conducted. The investigation will be led by Richard J. Paterla, Senior Partner and Chair of Litigation Practice Group of Bertram and Moses Law Offices. During this period, the board has appointed Heather Borges as interim superintendent. Based on her years of service and dedication to the Stratford children, we believe Ms. Borges is the right person to guide us through the process. The board's main concern is the integrity of our educational environment, along with the safety and well-being of our students. We would ask that you support our decision and have faith in the process. In addition, we thank you for your continued belief in our community and assure you that this will not hinder our ability to support our students, teachers, and staff. The board will have no additional comments unless deemed necessary during our investigation. We thank you for your time. Dr. Sunday, we thank you for your presence. Is there any other business? That being said, I ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
By Mr. O'Brien, second by Ms. Padel. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you.